So, my experience as a supervisor. So, this is my first time supervisor position. I'm not gonna tell where I worked at as a supervisor, but I will say what I've learned and what I've disliked, what I liked, and so here it goes. So, my first time as a supervisor. The thing I liked about it was a steady income. I knew what I was gonna make. No matter how many hours I worked, or more or less, technically, the less hours I work, the more I make. But I liked it because they were flexible with my schedule, except steady income. That's the only thing I really liked about it. Now, dislike, I got a lot of lists, but I'm just gonna name a few. So, the one thing I disliked was you always had to be there 24/7. I was working nearly 100 hours a week. It was really hard to focus, really hard to think, especially when you're monitoring 150 plus employees. There was no leads, no part-time shipping clerk. There was no communication. It was really hard to function, especially when you got 5 or 6 departments you got to operate, and there's no leads, so you come in and you're just playing catch up, see what the hell happened the previous day or the previous shift. What I disliked about it was everything that happens, it's your fault. That doesn't happen is your fault. Everything good that happened, you get no credit for it. It was very exhausting. And my last 2 days of experience of a supervisor, I finally snapped. It was, when you're working 100 plus hours a week, and your boss constantly keeps nagging you about do this, do that, but then yet when you implement it, there's no accountability to the employees. That makes their job really tough, and they just point the finger and say you need to fix it, which when you come to a solution, they say no, and they throw it all, and they still point the finger at you, saying it's you need to fix it. So my last 2 days, it was I've had it where employees, they get to come and go as they please, and there's only 5 of us left in the warehouse, and there's still orders left and orders needs to be loaded onto the trailers. And it was very tough, and it was a huge big mess on the dock. It was a sticky floor, no one took care of it. Products was all over the dock. Nothing was stacked onto or palletized, so it was very tough. And my boss, he went and said something that I saw that was really bad. That it kind of showed me who I really was. So it was more if he wanted me to forge false documents under his name, my name, management's name, just so they could get their bonus. I could get my bonus as a supervisor, quarterly bonus, and he nagged me about it for 2 days, and and I was like, in my head, I didn't say nothing to him, but in my head, I'm like, that's false document, that's forgery, because I'm using his name, signing his name off of it, another supervisor name, my name, and these documents, I'm just lying to him, saying that I did it, which reality, I physically didn't do it. So, and I did not like that. I saw it as what would you have to take? Your dignity or extra money in your pocket. And I saw it as something that I was not raised as. That's not me. I'm not a liar. I'm not a cheater. I'm not saying I'm not perfect. I'm perfect about it, but I'm saying, when the opportunity comes, are you going to be that person, to show false documents or not false documents. You know, who are you? Who are you? You know, and that was my experience as a supervisor. That I took it upon myself, and I walked out. You know, I would rather lose my job, you know, bet on myself than to do that, because that could have led me to prison if I was ever caught, you know, through the company or whatever agency decides to come and investigate. So I'd rather not take that risk. I'd rather lose my job, because jobs are replaceable. And so that was my experience. Just comment below. Tell me what you think. Your thoughts are. What you would have done. What, you know. Just tell me what was on your mind through this information I was giving you. Help me to grow. Help you to grow others. Tips and quotes and your experience. Whatever it is. And let's just keep it rolling. Out.